Y'all ever have those dumps where you're like, I'm gonna need to clean the toilet after this?
Nope.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I think that's
I'm
a you
normal.
problem. And actually, you probably shouldn't. You shouldn't talk about that to anyone.
Yeah.
That's like really weird, and you should feel really bad. Like your
Mhm,
body is kind of
Yeah.
disgusting, dude.
Yeah, like what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah,
Why did you think that was
I-
okay?
I think you're both. I think you're both lying to me. Actually, I think you both have daily screamers. I'm gonna be real.
The Daily Screamer is my conservative newspaper I run.
Dude, I'm opening up the Daily Screamer, just going, dude, this fucking goddamn. They made fucking LK trans man. This sucks. I can't stand it.
It's good.
Okay, I'll do the intro. You ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, sick. Okay, sick. Hello, one and all, and welcome to the Bog Frog Book Pod. As always, I am joined by a house that might be, or a building that is very likely alive through the animated corpse of a shambling man, James.
What's up? Just letting you know, anything that you use that I make feeds me. So like, be chill.
Are fairies real?
Nah, they're dead as hell.
Okay, good to know. I am also joined by a gelatinous form that may or may not be a universal good in the multiverse and all creation. Seth.
Who wants to tickle wrestle?
Oh, man. I love that bit so much. And as always,
He's wonderful. He's awesome.
I am a poor, disgusting creature that has been wrongfully categorized. Wren.
Hey, what's up? How you feeling?
Oh, I hate categories, man. They're fucking stupid.
How do you feel about modernity?
Dude, modernity's fucking stupid, man. Modernity's fucking trash, man. I fucking hate this.
Nice.
That's Devesh in a nutshell, bro. He's just like, fuck, dude. I freaking, dude. If only, bro. Why can't we go back to fucking cattle? Losing his mind.
So what is this? What are we doing?
Well, yeah, what are we doing? Why are we just going insane at each other?
Welcome to the 6th National Convention for SCPs.
No. Incorrect. Try again.
What do you mean?
You got like one of those words right.
All right. Welcome to the 2nd annual Bog Frog Halloween SCP Bonanza, where each of us picks
I'll
out
take it.
one. What? You'll take? Okay.
One.
It's going to be different next year.
Oh, great.
But-
I can't wait.
Of course. Where each year, this time for the second time, we pick out an SCP that we quite like and share it with the class.
Or an SCP that your friend tells you is pretty cool.
Yeah,
You don't know enough.
Yeah, which I think
don't
is
know
really
shit.
fun. Dude, now that you've downloaded Lobotomy Corporation, now you have to do a solo dive into SCP.
I was thinking
good.
specifically. I was thinking during this reading, like I could just do this. I could figure it out.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's just weird web fiction. You could read about
You
the
could read
fucked
the
up animal
Homestuck
shelter.
Is
What?
Homestuck an SCP or is there like
There's a notorious SCP that was like a Homestuck, like all Homestuck joke basically.
It's
That
pretty good.
was hugely controversial and has been since rewritten and rebuilt from the ground up. And I hear people really like the new version.
Really? It's been remade?
Yeah. I don't know
That's
which version you read, Ren, but yeah, I know it was like fully redone.
Interesting.
With like new art and everything. Like, yeah, it's the whole thing.
I really like the version where it's just this AI so enraptured with Homestuck as a concept. I think that's fun.
That might
like
be what it is still, but like I just
Okay.
know that it was like redone.
I believe it.
I haven't read it in years, so like I can't say more.
SCP is a collaborative media project where a bunch of different writers have gotten together to add to this fictional organization known as the SCP Foundation that control and contain anomalous things,
They secure,
objects,
they contain, they
creature,
protect.
as it goes, as SCP stands for. Is this good? Is this bad? Is this morally neutral? It's pretty bad a lot of the time.
Depends on what author is writing.
Yeah, we've reached a point in the canon where there's like, maybe Ghost FBI
Well, there is no
still
canon.
the FBI. What?
There is no canon like
well,
there
it's all
are like
canon
hubs, but like there's consensus ideas, but there's no stricture. Like there's no like hard set things.
Canon as in like the meta of how that community zeitgeist feels about the current state of the universe.
I suppose it is notable that SCP comes out of 4chan, like
that makes sense.
Like on X, 173, the statue that was posted on 4chan, and like people got obsessed with the idea, and it, like, you know, there's videos you can watch about like the history of the Foundation website and everything that are very interesting.
I've been thinking about I kind of love X. I think X is hilarious.
It's
I think about the Shrigma post a lot.
I don't
where
think
the
I've seen
person
the
is
Shrigma post.
Shrigma?
Yeah, you know, Shrigma mail. It's the mushroom Wojak.
Oh,
X?
dude, this is a good one.
That was an X post. Oh my god!
It's this like big thing because it was like there was like a brief, I don't know, maybe 2 months of time as memes go, which is a long time for a meme. But where that was like everywhere, that was like a huge thing. And there's this like long X post about how Shrigma is actually a demon trying to like weasel its way into reality via memetics.
Fuck yeah, man! Fuck
good.
yeah,
It's
That's
really
good.
good.
In recent times, I've been a big fan of the one who's pointing at his t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of I require context in my context hat. That one's good.
That one's really pointed. It's like, I'm in this picture.
I mean,
It's fucked up.
I can only find a shirt of the guy pointing at his shirt. It's
we can't keep going. We have.
This is the
we have to
Soy Jack
talk about the
special!
SCPs. That was the bonanza.
Everybody picks the Wojak.
only one S from it being really 4chan.
And we're just like, this one's really funny. Like when you look at it, it's really funny. Yeah,
we don't post the image at all. Like we just.
It's like, wow.
Don't you guys just love fucking epic soy jacks? All of our listeners,
this
guys.
is the postmodernism that the Scarlet King's trying to get rid of.
Well, it's not so simple, my friend.
That okay, so let's talk about the things.
We're starting with year one.
Yeah, we're starting with mine.
SCP-999.
So SCP-999 is a safe class, just a big fucking gelatinous slime critter that's orange, and it's just
really
fucking,
nice.
It's just really nice.
And the best guy.
You touch it and it like makes you happy, just like mildly, not too much.
You're not euphoric. You're just like
shit's okay, you know. It also
there's a mention of manufacturing antidepressants from him.
Yeah, that shit's really crazy, man.
It really likes candy, M&Ms, and Necco wafers specifically.
Yeah, that part I really appreciated.
It just like dissolves shit. It does not like eating meat. It doesn't like to hurt things. It tries to save people as much as humanly possible. You took
a bullet for a guy.
Yeah, it's a good guy.
Which imagine being that guy in that experiment. Okay, D-class personnel, stand over there. Don't listen to the gun noise I'm about to do. Just head up against the wall real quick. Thank you.
The SCP Foundation is perfectly ethical. I don't see any problem.
It's a moral good.
Yeah, it's fine. You aren't allowed to feed it cola.
Oh, they can't. It'll bounce off the walls.
It literally
fucking nuts.
And it feels queasy afterwards. There's also an instance of it interacting with SCP-682, to covered in the last bonanza. where it made it, famously 682 real grumpy, real not happy, hates everything,
wants to murder everything. Like omnicidal is the word used,
which we covered last year. You guys should check it out.
Yeah, you should listen to that episode.
It's a fun one.
Makes it real happy. It just repeats the word happy for like several minutes, and then it gets tickled for a while. It doesn't really appreciate that.
No.
It falls asleep, and then when they remove SCP-999, it releases a giggle wave. I don't really
laugh.
Like a joy wave,
dude. It adapted to SCP-999 and is like, dude, fucking giggle wave, go crazy.
And then tries to kill people.
It does.
But 999 is it is great and saves people because it's the coolest little thing ever.
He's just a friend.
I sent the classic fan art that I love of this one.
Oh, he's beautiful.
I gotta look at this.
He is so perfect and precious.
But yeah, what do you guys think of this one? This was, real quick, this was not something that I knew about until I asked my friend Skylar, which you can watch stream on occasion at twitch.tv/grandpappysky.
Oh, let's freaking go.
Link in the doobly-doo. But yeah, thanks for that. It's very, very good. What do you guys think of this?
Who hooked you up with this? I had read 999 before. This is one of the famous ones. This is like when people give you like, this is what you should read. It's like, this is one of them. So I had read this before. So when you posted 999, I was like, oh fuck yeah, I get to reread. I get to reread the Happy Slime Monster. Yeah, it's very fun. It's my favorite kind of SCP. Not the happiness of it all, but like the simplicity of it. It is a thing. It has a weird thing about it. And here's some experiments we did. It's not super complicated. It's just like a thing. And I'm like, that's where it's at for me.
It's a fantastic early entry SCP for just figuring out how this shit works.
It was added to the wiki. I checked this for all of them. This one was added in 2009.
That's crazy.
So very, very early
days. Yeah, when did SCP properly start? It was like 2007.
A week after. So the 4chan post is a week after the Weeping Angels episode of Doctor Who. I remember that. I don't remember.
Boy, that checks out.
Right, I mean, 173 is just a Weeping Angel. I'm on an iPad right now, so my web browsing abilities are hampered. I'm going to try and find this information.
I'm going to look at Weeping Angels episode air date and get the people a rough estimate.
June 2007. So and
the website launched in January 2008. The current one is started in July. But so literally within the first year or so.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is a lovely little guy. It's very funny to apparently this was at one point heavily connected with your
the Scarlet King.
Yeah, the Scarlet King.
Yeah,
which
for a while in some of the popular canon, which as James was talking about is a very
loosey goose thing.
Yeah, not real, and within the own ethos of SCP, the canon is what you decide it is. But for a lot of people, it was like the SCP-999 is one of the children of the Scarlet King.
That's crazy.
It is the only way to beat the Scarlet King. I hate that. I think that's silly and stupid.
That's lame.
It's so lame.
We'll talk about a lot about this later, but after reading the third one, Tufto's Proposal, I liked it so much. I was like, I wonder if anybody's done a little essay about this story and also the Scarlet King's place in the SCP thing. I don't know. I don't know that much about it. I'll see if I can find a fun video to watch while I'm at work. And all I found were people power scaling the Scarlet King.
Dude, it's
I was what the fuck are we doing? Shut up.
I think there's room for a really great media analysis of the evolution of these different cults and entities as they've evolved through the collective art form of SCP. But it seemed the internet's
through the imagination of the fan base.
Yeah, which is fascinating. More so than just dude, I think the Scarlet King could totally low diff Sun Jin Woo, bro. It's not even a fucking challenge, bro. Even when he's multi-dimensional, it's just so easy. I don't see how that's compelling to anybody.
I can't.
I'm an adult,
it was
man.
those things where I was like, I can't. This is a whole world that I'm not part of. It's
Just
a
can't.
different place.
Can't.
Easily fucking low diffs Goku, bro. Like, it's dude, fucking, even with Ultra Instinct, bro, like, dude,
Not a
I
chance.
don't even know what
So,
to say.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Go for it.
SCP-999 is described as having a consistency similar to peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like that's like a variable. Like, what do you think? Like, is it like is this like Jif? You know?
Yeah, I'm thinking Jif.
That
I'm
sounds.
thinking
think-
like creamy, like no nut, like just smooth Jif.
Bro is an
just butter.
unrefrigerated peanut butter.
Yeah, in the cabinet. Yeah.
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 It is interesting that like that's what is consistency is like peanut butter, but also like it has like an outer layer.
Yeah,
Like it's like a water
cells.
balloon.
yeah. It
It
can get real
that
small.
detail caught me. I was like, huh.
It can get real tiny.
It can get real small, it can get real big.
It can get up to 2 centimeters thin if it really wants to, which is pretty cool.
That's good. That's
Can
that's a-
absorb
that's so
liquids for some reason.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the smell thing. The surface of SCP-999 emits a pleasing odor that differs from whomever is with whomever it is interacting with. Recorded scents include chocolate, fresh laundry, bacon, roses, Play-Doh.
Beautiful.
That rocks.
Beautiful.
Love it.
That's
He's
good.
beautiful.
He's my sweet son.
It likes tickling people.
It's
Yeah, I don't love that.
It'll
no
get around
what
you.
man.
It'll
That's
just,
so
like,
fun.
I don't want to be tickled. Is all I'll say. I'm like, no, thank you. No,
I
thank you, SCP-999.
don't want to be tickled, but I think it's fun that this
It'll stop
creature
eventually.
beyond conception is just like I love a good
Well,
tickle,
like-
man.
It does. There is a mention that like not even it'll stop eventually. Like it'll stop if you say no. Like it's respectful.
It'll stop if you say no. It might not be
Most of the
immediate.
time.
Yeah, it does not. It does not
Yes.
always immediately comply with the request, but it'll have a good time. It's described as being kind of like infantile.
It'll whimper like a
Yeah, like a dog.
Yeah, it's a little dog. Apologizing because it feels bad.
Oh yeah, like can whimper because it's accidentally hurt people before, and
Oh.
it quivers in the corner, all
It's
sad
so
like
sad.
it's whimpering. It's like,
I love him so much.
I'm so sorry, 999. I didn't mean to get hurt.
I'm so sorry. It's such a good one.
But yeah, I don't
But
really have
unless
much else
Wren,
to say about
you-
this.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, me neither. I think.
Ren, you have anything to say about slime?
No, it's a classic. I think it's really fun and very silly, and I think it's a great addition to the entries. And it's one off. We were so close to spending an hour talking about how fucked up Bigfoot is.
I think it
And there's always next year.
There's always next year we can talk about Bigfoot. Yeah. Disclaimer for all of these: you should
Let's-
all read them.
Yes, definitely read all of these. These are all worth it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about. So Wren gave a primer on the SCP Foundation as like a group fiction project. Part of that is eventually, I don't know exactly what year this comes about, but they realize that there needs to be an SCP-1001, right? And the way it was told to me is there was like a whole bunch of infighting about like whether or not there was ever gonna be a one. Like, how could one SCP be number one, right? So the proposal system comes into play where they come up with this idea of like instead of one thing being it'll be anybody. Here's the one thing I don't know. I don't know how you get your proposal approved. I assume it just has to be really good. But basically, you can submit a proposal to be number one, and if it's good enough, it'll be put on a page for SCP-001, which is like I really like that page where it's like, yeah, you're getting anti-memetic, cognitohazard, blah, and you survive it, so then you can read the proposals. I think that's very cute.
I always love it when it does that.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's fun. And so the one we read is an early proposal from, I believe, 2013. Well, we read two of them, but the first one we read, SCP-00105, written by, I believe, Bright is the author, which Bright, if you are a fan of SCP, there's a character, Dr. Bright, that pops up quite a few times, and that is named for him.
Before this, the most I had encountered SCP was the Dr. Bright's rules for Dr. Bright, like that whole list of incredibly long. It was fun.
He's a
It was
Tumblr
really-
sexy man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it definitely is with how people imagine him.
I just kind of imagine him as, like, I don't know what other people... there's probably a million depictions of him as various things.
Mhm.
I imagine him as, like, vaguely muscular man, like, you know, but, like toned, but he has, like, the facial hair, the hair and facial hair of Dr. Eggman.
That's... I've always thought, like, just fucking Tumblr section man in a trench coat, because that's, like, all the early fan art I saw.
I always just think of him as Alex's dad from Half-Life. Like,
Yeah,
he's Eli.
But yeah, yeah, tell us about
05. So SCP-101:05 it's first of all, this is very different from your normal SCP. This is another thing we should talk about is the tales. There's a whole type of SCP fiction that is not an entry like what we normally read, which has like containment information, very specific information about the item, all these things. They're just narrative stories, right?
It's
They're
good
tales.
shit, sometimes.
And so, yeah, this is one of them, a really good thing that we might end up reading for the show, actually. There is no anti-memetics division, is a really famous one of these, if you've heard of that. That, like, you can buy a physical book of that on Amazon, right? Like, it has escaped containment, as it were.
Oh, that could be...
ooh, that's a good...
that thing that we were talking about.
They have fucked up plans.
That's a good thing. That's a good idea. Yeah, look for the next year. We got plans. But... this is one of those narrative stories, right? So there is an SCP-001 in here described, but there's actually a point of like it'll never be categorized. Like we're never going to do that. Whatever. Just so you're aware of what we're talking about, if you haven't read it yourself. Anyways,
I wanted to add on to that. I love the proposal system as this.
Oh, yeah.
Also clever in-universe thing of, like, what really is the fucking first SCP? Whoa, it could be anything. I think that's so extremely fun and creative.
Yeah, there's a good bit, actually, in this proposal. So, first of all, the framing of this proposal is it's an 05, which, if you don't know, which we didn't explain, 05s are, like, the top of the Foundation. They are the leaders. There's 13 of them, always. And each one, there's all these different things connected to each one. We don't need to worry about who's who or what's what. Just 05 is the leaders, right? And so this story is told from an 05 talking to a newish researcher, it seems, being like, here, I'll tell you what SCP-001 is, right? Like, and he specifically says, every researcher who's been around for a while looks into it. Most are satisfied when they uncover the angel with the flaming sword. It's buried under enough levels. But when you start looking into it, the factory... and that is when I knew, but then you started looking into the factory, and that is when I knew you wouldn't stop. So here it is, plain and simple. So, like, you know, there's this idea that, like, all researchers hit 001 eventually, and there's probably different ways to handle that. But 001 in this case is the factory, a place, an evil factory designed by an evil man to, like, eat people and, like, create devil objects. That the SCP Foundation, the early version of it, basically takes over, uses as a base of operations until they genocide a bunch of fairies, and then abandon it, except for, not entirely, they still go back every once in a while. That's the quick summary. Yeah, double check, leave corpses to be get rid of. That's where all the D-class personnel go when they die.
It's really
rude.
It's really funny.
Just like they said I'm a genius, but they just don't know.
Where the 05 is like, you'll probably do the same thing to me someday. I'm like, oh my god.
He's so cool. I want to mention, like, early in this story, they're like talking about the factory, how it's made by, like, it's the Anderson factory for James Anderson. And it's so like steeped in this, like, Fordian era of American industrialism.
Well, this is pre-Fordian.
No, it is
35.
It absolutely is, but it's like, it's so...
This is like robber baron early industrial age shit, which, not to take over what you're saying, but which bleeds into a lot of the stuff talked about in your story, The Scarlet King, which I think is interesting to think about.
Yes, 100%. And I was like, I was going off like the fucking Ford towns with their own weird fucked up currency and
the
shit.
company towns.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Henry Ford, the carman.
As was I, which was where I was like, but you are correct that comes after.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now I've lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
No, you're good. James is more correct in this situation. But yeah, we got these fucking.
That is often the case.
All right, do you guys know this guy likes fucking something? I don't know. I don't got a bit right now.
Come on, talk, damn you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it's very interesting how steeped it is in like developmental Americana, and it's overtly framed as evil. This upstart of industry.
Yeah, it's just industrialism is evil. I mean, I was thinking about it today driving home. It's interesting that like the first act of the SCP as an industrial SCP Foundation as an industrial force is to like murder Fae. Like murder like this symbol of like nature, right? Like I don't know, there's like something going on there.
Nature, pure like understandable. It's like it's not.
They murder magic.
They
in
murder
the world.
Magic. I mean, technically, it is not exactly Fae.
Yeah. There's like something fucked up about them. Like they're not right.
Yeah, they frame it as
They are weak to iron, which is why they call them Fae, because it's like we have literally no other way to like categorize these.
Yeah, there's just no other words for them. Yeah,
but that is an interesting thing, where it's like that, like literally the first thing is just, oh well, we're going to destroy the unknown.
Yeah, right. That's
it seems like
that bleeds all into Scarlet King, right? Like that's all that story. A lot of that story is talking about.
But I think that, like, in a different way, it's like that because their first reaction was to exploit that magic as a force they didn't understand that was helping to destroy things that were scarier. And then when they retaliated, rather than, like, seek to understand, it's like complete obliteration of a thing I can't control. Destroy.
The only time the SCP Foundation has completely wiped out a group of beings, and it was done by this guy. And notably in like a lot of SCP lore, there's this tension between what is safe to control and what should be wiped off the face of the planet. And there's this consensus in the SCP organization: we don't destroy, we seek to understand. And I like how this exists in counter to that as this first grave mistake in an effort to better understand the world. Which, as is later discussed, is that our best course of action with dealing with the arcane and the unknowable?
Is that better? Is it better to like do that? I don't know.
Yeah, I really enjoy SCP stories that are toying with like clearly someone's individual conception of morality as it pertains to science. And understanding,
and like organized forces.
Yeah,
right?
And for me, the Factory, this was one of the first ones I read when I was
same.
It's probably a senior in high school. And I just remember being very struck by that progression of the story, going from a man exploiting the things around him to an organization exploiting the things around them.
Yeah, I was worried coming back to this one because I hadn't read it in a few years, and the stuff I remembered from it outside of like the conceptual stuff is like the way it's written, and it's kind of got like, hey, this is there. It's not as bad as I was worried about it to being, but that like internet tough guy talk of 2013, of like I'm a big tough man. I'm going to talk like a big tough guy. And again, there's some stuff going on there about like the way this guy talks.
Yeah, the first thing that he says to I know enough about you to make a duplicate that even your mother wouldn't be able to tell apart. Not a threat, just a fact.
It's not a threat, guys. It's just a fact of my actual abilities.
So
I can do this at any freaking moment.
Thing to say.
Guy who walks up like, I've been in karate a lot. I could probably like break your bones.
Dude, I like no freaking.
Literally.
I know like freaking taijutsu. Yeah, from Naruto. I know it. All right. And I can do that to you, man, if you don't, like, fuck off right now. Okay?
You're talking to a future Leaf Village, okay?
Dude, the Leaf Village couldn't even fucking handle me, bro. I'm going straight to the fucking village, hidden in the clouds, because they're fucking epic and cool. And you're not, man. Alright?
Village hidden in the sounding.
Dude. Using SCP-999 as a fucking improvised sounding kit immediately.
No.
Why?
One of it's like polyps or whatever that it has.
Dude, it creates instant euphoria, bro. I'm busting off the touch.
I don't like
This
this.
sucks.
Something I really like about the factory,
Damn it.
get back on track, is
Damn it.
I just love this as a thing. This is the fact that whenever you use something from it, it
Yeah.
empowers it in some way. Because that reminds me a lot of which possible that it is in its but that's chaos magic. That's like you have a sigil and you don't somebody doesn't have to know what that sigil means, but if they think about it, it's powering it up. Fun, it's cool, magic's neat.
Another fun thing is the O5 being like, yeah, we thought we destroyed it, we buried it under rubble, and then one day one of the toy guns it used to make just appeared on my desk.
So
and I knew
good.
it wasn't
fucking
over.
so good.
It's so cool.
It's good.
It's like the scene. Neither of you have seen this movie. Both of you should see this movie. It's like the scene in The Insider when he finds a fucking bullet in his mailbox.
Oh, fuck.
That's good.
It's great.
They're doing a thing like this right now in the 4th Southern Reach book that I've been reading, where someone's fucked up piece of clothing appears on the hood of somebody's car, and they're like, that's no good. That's bad. That's not what we want.
That is bad. Truth.
They used to do this to me in high school. It was kind of fucked up. They would, we thought we buried it, but they would put the gun it made on my desk.
No, dude. It's like, I didn't bring this to school. I fucking swear that it just appeared here, bro.
It's a toy gun.
It's like, yeah, I know. It looks like one. It's like, no, I'll prove it. And you fire it. It's like, fuck, I need the amnestics, bro. Fuck, dude. Someone call the freaking anti-memetics division, bro.
Well, no, you would want the memetics division. You wouldn't want the anti-memetics division.
I'm fucking up. I'm so sorry, you guys.
You're fired. You are now going to the memetics division, but not for the reasons you want.
Damn it. Going to that fucked up cabin where the dream entities fucking kill that guy.
Rough.
Another thing is that we mentioned that they feed it D-class personnel bodies. But they do occasionally have to feed it researchers and agents. And it's like, yeah, they never know that it's going to happen.
It
just happens.
What?
So scary.
There's something about the way he says it where, like, he knows. And
Yeah.
how does he know that?
Well,
Like,
he made a fucking psychic deal with the demon god that lived in the factory.
I guess it communicates with him. I don't know. I'm not saying this as a CinemaSin ding. I'm saying this as like that's fucked up.
Yeah, like
what is
whatever's
happening
going on
there?
Yeah. I think he made a deal he probably shouldn't have, and he should have just, for the sake of the world, let his family die, man. Like, not saying I wouldn't do the same, but I don't know, man. Now the toy gun's showing up, and I don't want any of that smoke, man. I want to get out of here.
That's also worth pointing out. The reason that so they try to kill these fairies. The fairies come back and they slaughter everyone. The O5 is like running around the facility until he finds a room he's never been in before. He says a wild ass thing about a group of people in the narration at this point, and then he goes in and he makes a deal with the factory, and the factory like bends reality, like reverts reality to a state before.
Amazing.
Like before they were slaughtered, and it's like, oh, I can do that. Apparently, that's fucking nuts.
Don't like it.
I have one of my favorite little lines from that part I could share.
Oh, yeah, read.
And in front of me were the remains of Anderson. It spoke to me then, and I'll be damned if I could tell you exactly what it said. What it told me was more meaning than exact. It offered me hope. It told me that each of the things we used from the factory, no matter what we did, fed it. And I'm like, that's such a good intro to what's happening in the fucking underbelly of this thing.
It's good.
And then all the follow on to that is, if the fairies took the factory, they would destroy it, and we couldn't have that. It offered me a deal. It could remove this event, make it never happen. All I need to give it was us.
So good,
That's
man.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean,
I think they should have let the fairies deal with it.
Probably.
Probably. There's an implication also. So, like, Anderson, when he was running the factory, was like shipping out there's a variety of stuff, right? And it doesn't explicitly say it, but the implication is a lot of the SCPs that they find now are shit that was made then and was sent throughout the world. Like the factory is the origin point of the Foundation and like needing to exist on some level.
Yeah, there's no way that bouncy ball that like exponentially gains momentum.
Yeah,
like that came from here. There's no way it didn't.
Yeah, 100%.
And there are. I think probably the way I found this was either somebody recommended it on like Reddit or whatever, or it was linked in another SCP being like, we think it might come from here or whatever. You know, like that happens a lot. There's a lot of that actually in the next story we're going to read. Which,
Yes.
unless you
So
guys
fucking
have
much.
anything else to say about the factory, which very good. We can move on to Tufto's proposal, the Scarlet King.
This is a classic. Check it out, guys.
Yeah, I don't think I got anything else. I like a fucked up building.
Such a fucked up
Yes,
building.
I love a haunted house. I'm big on that.
They hung him from his fucking entrails, man.
And
he
laughed
laughed.
for 24 hours until
It's
they cut him down.
So scary, man. It's so compelling. I wish Anderson came up more, but it's better that he doesn't, you know?
I don't think I've ever read something where he in specific is brought up. Not that I can remember.
I want an entry to be like, if there was a flicker of a of a man hanging from his entrails. Like, that's all I need.
This is the one that, like, real quick though, this more than like anything else we've read, I think, really is like, oh yeah, this is why, like, Control and Lobotomy Corporation and other shit, like,
Yeah.
I mean, the oldest house is very much the factory,
yeah,
right?
Like,
it
it
feels
feels
like
incredibly similar. It feels like that. It feels like the chair place.
Yeah.
The one that we covered last time.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. I've been thinking about that a lot recently.
I'm going to talk about it, and we're doing a thing with our friend Baxter that I'm not going to get into the specifics of, but there a comic that I plan to speak about, and I'm fucking completely blanking on its name. Hold up, it's coming up.
Jesus Christ!
Give me a
good
sec.
Lord.
I can't. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have it. It's called The Creepy and Freaky, and midway through there's like, I'm very inspired by SCP and Lobotomy Core, and I'm like, I couldn't tell from the fucked up self-genesis of all the fears coming from one central connection. What? But I like how far-reaching this is as a piece of, like, internet fiction history. The factory specifically.
Hugely influential.
And cool.
Factory is older. It's 2013, I believe, is when it gets posted onto the wiki. So, like, it's been around for over a decade at this point.
It's a fucking old one, bro.
I don't like thinking about that, but let's talk about Tufto's proposal.
Lord,
This is yours, Wren.
This is mine. Tufto's proposal, I love so dearly because it's just a fucking nightmare to go through. Another SCP-1. I was like, when we were discussing this episode, James had texted us and said, I'm choosing SCP-0105. And I'm like, that one's tight. That means I don't choose Daleport and I get to choose Tufto's proposal, which I was very worried about bringing to the table. Because as you both can attest, there's just a ton kind of going on here.
Yeah, this is a deep cut one. Like, I was reading this and I was getting, like, there's a lot of shit that this is linking up to in a way that I found very satisfying. I was curious how it hit you, Seth, as somebody who does not read these things.
I mean, like, I never felt necessarily like I was missing anything too important.
Yeah.
But whenever it would, like, I just, like, had nothing. Whenever it would be like, oh yeah, SCP-2317, and I was like, yeah, this is probably good. I'm not gonna read it right now, but, like, it's probably cool.
Yeah, I was like, dude,
I did end up reading some of those.
I did almost read Children of the Urns. I want to know what that's about.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Cool shit.
I gotta get on that.
I haven't even checked out Children of the Urns. There's so much going on here.
Like, yeah, you could really, like, you could probably get an incredibly strong basis for, like, SCP lore by just going through Tufto's proposal and clicking on and reading every single thing as it pops up.
These hyperlinks,
at the very least, you would get a very strong understanding of like the Scarlet King as a figure that pops up a lot. Yeah, that's something worth noting. This is focused on like the Scarlet King, a character or like an entity that I have not read much about. It's one of those things that like pops up in the background. A lot of stuff that like I just haven't gone in on until now, which I was very happy to. This was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I don't know if you have. I was thinking about, Ren, do you have any, like, greater context for the Scarlet King or anything? Any, like, history about, like, its place in the community or not? I mean, it's totally fine if you don't, but I was just thinking about if you had any better context that you could share about that.
I could share some. I definitely don't have as much as I used to, and I think some of my information is, like, a little bit...
out of date.
What's the word? Out of date, and, like, it's twisting with other things. Like, earlier, I was like, yeah, the Flesh That Hates is a Scarlet King thing, but it's part of the Sarkic cults, which is a whole different thing, but I'm pretty sure the Sarkic cults are lightly tied to the Scarlet King, and then you realize it's for psychopaths.
I think it is mentioned in this story of the Flesh That Hates. Like, I do think it like is mentioned at some point. Because when you said it, I was like, oh, yeah.
And, like, notably, I wanted to double-check this earlier, and as always, it links you not first to the SCP Wiki, but... the Villains Wikia page on Fandom, and I'm like,
thank God! Great. Thank God, the Villains Wikia page.
But if you're looking at its crime section, you're like, oh, thank God, a crime section. A lot of overlap of cannibalism, murder, rape, pedophilia, terrorism. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, man, okay, but I'm pretty sure there's a connection. Again, check it out yourself. Connect those dots. The Scarlet King itself, though, older entity, beloved, shouldn't be by the fandom. Loved in the way Rorschach is by Watchmen fans. It's like
you idolize him. You missed the point.
That's what I was saying, man. Before the podcast started, I was like, maybe fucking Alan Moore was right about fans of things, man. But dude, fucking the Scarlet King is like, you'll see it if you Google Scarlet King, because it's a bunch of hypebeast threads about how sick and powerful their cool-based god is, from their favorite franchise, and it really sucks and is disheartening. But it makes sense with SCP at a base as an internet forum that spawns and fractures into different sections of the internet, and different things are picked up from different spaces, and it's very reminiscent of space battles type shit at some points.
Yeah.
Where I was like, dude, the unkillable lizard man, you really can't freaking beat it. It's just like the coolest thing ever, bro. Dude, a low dysfunction woo, bro. And you're just losing your mind and shaking your head.
I didn't realize the SCP special this year was going to be our anti-power scaling episode.
I really like that shit. I'm a big fan of the fact that the touchstone for what characters can beat is John Solo leveling.
Dude, I'll bring it up because it's fucking... it's the one that's always goddamn mentioned to me now.
Okay, so what happens in Tufto's proposal?
I did want to...
This is a big one.
I wanted to add some additional context before we get into it. A lot of the wider spread interest in the Scarlet King comes from SCP-231, which is heavily mentioned in this one.
Grim. Very upsetting.
Grim. It's about the daughters of the Scarlet King, and there's the evil fucked up rape procedure called Project 110 Montauk. Which is
actually, Montauk is mentioned in the factory as well. 05 says, like, if you think this is bad, it makes the Montauk procedure look like a day in the park or whatever.
Yeah, it's been this large boogeyman of SCP for a very long time as this is the fucked up thing, man. It's terrible. It's evil, bro. Like, fuck.
Notably,
it is.
Part of what adds to that is that the Montauk procedure is never described.
No,
like in SCP-231 or 213 or whatever it is, it is never explicitly said what the Montauk procedures. You can read between the lines pretty easily.
Like all of it's
it's not a
redacted.
hard jump to get to.
Yeah.
But it's never explicitly said. And this one, Tufto's proposal actually does kind of twist it a little bit. Like, it's not as obvious. Like, he doesn't go for the obvious thing of what that procedure is.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
And I think that's, like, for the best, because a
I
lot
like
of
how
this...
it doesn't tell me exactly what it is. It's just like, this fucked up thing happened, and it was done out of, like, anger and hate.
Yeah. So, Tufto's proposal, an SCP-1 proposal, is largely a bunch of chat logs between Robert Montauk and I would like to pull his exact name, Depeche.
Detesh, yeah.
We get his last name, but
Prisoner 3172, which is a mix-up of what are the other numbers? The 2317 or whatever. Those 4 digits come up a lot in this story because Montauk is the lead on 231, and then 231-7 is the daughter of the Crimson King, and then 2317 is like also the Crimson King, kind of.
dude, fuck you! You're so
Scarlet King.
smart. God damn, I did not catch that at all.
Wait, did you
Yeah,
not?
I did not. I mean,
No!
I obviously I haven't read the Crimson King thing.
I should have.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Also, his last name is Spivak. Spivak.
Depeche Spivak.
Yes.
A very high member in the Children of the Scarlet King, which was an anomalous organization dedicated to worshiping and summoning the Scarlet King into what is like referred to as core reality. Don't worry about that SCP
Not super
horseshit.
important.
You're fine. And the article takes the framing of, we get this introduction where they're talking and he's like, dog, I need to know more about whatever the fuck this is. I'm at a loss. I've been doing this for like 20 years. Give me something. He's like, all right. Scarlet King has 3 laws. The law of blood, the law of concrete, and the law of the howling. And he's like, that's cryptic.
That's cool.
He's like, yeah, man, figure it out. I'm not your fucking dad. And so we get...
and then he's like, yeah, well, let's talk about that Montauk procedure. Or let's talk about your brother. What happened to your brother? He's like, I don't want to talk about my brother.
It's like, don't fucking talk about my brother. I'll fucking kill you. He freaks out in the second part. So bad.
Yeah, he's bugging, dude.
And then at the end, we get a 4th final letter, which is really good. I'm a big fan of. I like this one. It's very good. But the law of blood is largely this recollection of a reality bender who goes back in time and witnesses the sealing of the Scarlet King. What did y'all think of this?
Fucking
It
cool.
was sick as hell.
Yeah, it's like really
It's
fucking cool.
so
This
cool.
is.
It's just,
I'm reading this shit out. I'm like, I guess maybe I should get into the Dark Tower. Actually,
oh my god,
maybe.
I was thinking about the Dark Tower so much.
You were
obviously
freaking out, man.
I mean, he's the Scarlet King, right?
Well,
I mean, come on.
it's
Yeah.
the Crimson King in the Dark
Well,
Tower.
I know, but I'm saying, like,
it's
it's obviously,
incredibly
like-
similar and very, very similar ideas from what I could glean from
Mhm.
this. It was really cool. I've been thinking about how we could potentially tackle that.
It'd be fun.
Oh, I don't believe it.
It would be. I mean, we're not going to do like a Just King things, but I think
No.
we would do. It would probably take a while.
I'd be on the news.
It would be a multi-year project.
It'd be like a multi-year project that we would do like on occasion, where it'd be like, okay, well, let's do these couple of books. Our the first Dark Tower unit, which is where we don't read a Dark Tower.
I knew it.
Dude, I've
You have to
been...
read Salem's Lot, The Stand.
We probably
I've
actually
been-
would end that with Gunslinger. I don't think there's another one that's super important
Yeah.
before then.
The Shining, maybe, or
Shining,
Carrie.
Yeah.
like
But-
probably The Shining comes up more because Carrie's explanation for her abilities is more like
Yeah.
sci-fi adjacent.
Yeah.
Mind you don't really need The Shining because you got The Stand, which has the shining light of God's lantern. You know.
Yeah. I will say I've been losing my fucking mind over that It TV show description that Mike sent.
Holy shit, dude!
Oh my
I
God.
haven't stopped
Like,
thinking
what the
about that.
fuck?
I just like
The least advisable thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, what the
etched
fuck
in my
do you
short-term
mean?
memory, bro.
I responded because Aaron Signal posted about it on Blue Sky, and I responded being like, I can't wrap my head around why they would decide to do that. Spoilers for a series that like isn't out yet, I guess. But allegedly,
none of you should care either.
Allegedly, what happens in the Welcome to Derry TV show is that the government is trying to like capture Pennywise to use against the Russians during the Cold War.
Awesome.
And then there's some incredibly offensive stereotyping of Native Americans.
Like, dude, the brave, noble natives who protected us for ages, bro. It's so crazy.
I could not believe it. I was like, oh my god.
That, to be fair, incredibly Stephen King move. I could not believe. But Aaron Signal brought up a good point responding to me there, where he said it's probably because of how Cold War focused the later seasons of Stranger Things are.
Oh fuck!
And I was like,
that's,
oh my god!
It's like that's like the perfect.
That's exactly
out of
what
touch
it is.
thing.
Yeah,
because it's like the perfect amount of out of touch. Because yes, Stranger Things, incredibly popular. I do not know a single person who likes the Cold War subplot of Stranger Things. I've never met somebody who doesn't think that is the worst part of those later seasons. I don't even remember what the fuck we were talking about anymore.
We're talking about Scarlet King being very Dark Towery.
I will say, I was so, before we get on with it, I was so taken aback. Oh, I said this in the wrong goddamn chat. I'm stupid. I was so goddamn taken aback when it was just like, and yeah, just the native tribes. And you're like, what do you fucking mean, man?
Totally, right? Like, that's the part that stuck out to me the most, because I'm like, what? What year is it? Like, I thought we were mostly past this, guys.
Guys, it's 2013 again. Comedy's so legal, bros.
It's so funny.
Losing.
All right, let's talk. Go back in time. Witnesses the sealing of the Scarlet King.
Yeah, I have a little quote to bring us back in.
Yes.
For a second, I wondered if the others had just made up the king and sent some image of him back to the past, but I don't think that was true. They lacked the power, and besides, it was never a total lie. There was something in that wicked wind that reminded me of some of the older rituals. It's
cool.
Continue. Sorry, I just also had it.
No, you're good. There's this fucking like whisper in the very start of this fucking post of this being something that has like intrinsically changed through its observation. That's neat. That's cool.
Yeah, it goes
scary.
into that, especially later on. But something I was going to say is, fuck, I just lost it. I'm going to kill myself. Fuck.
Sorting out my pants.
We worshipped a king pretending he was Satan or some other ancient god of evil. Do you think that is what Anderson is praying to? Because they do mention that he worships.
Thinking about this also.
We don't think he's a Satanist, but he does worship some sort of pagan god. And I was like,
that's a link, bro. That's good shit. That's good shit.
I think especially with the way I said a few times, this feels like it's echoing some of the ideas out of the factory. Like, what's the fucking guy's name? Not the professor, the other guy. Depeche?
Yeah.
To Depeche, the Scarlet King is like the manifestation of the friction of like pre and post industrial society.
Yeah.
Like that is what the Scarlet King is to him. Like it's that in between, that friction there.
Yes.
And like, how do we deal with that? I think that's interesting. And like, the factor is the embodiment of industrialization destroying the natural world, like in a way, right? Like, so like, I would not be surprised if this was like, is trying to push on that older story in that way. Yeah. Being like, Anderson was doing Scarlet King shit. And also, frankly, this comes out in 2018, I believe the story is put up. I would be shocked if in that time other people hadn't said that, been like, oh, what if Anderson was the Scarlet King? Like, what if he was following the Scarlet King?
Yeah.
It'd be shocking to me if that conversation didn't happen somewhere.
No, we're the first people to ever figure it out. We've solved SCP.
Wait, did we solve fiction, guys?
We fucking did it.
Oh my god. This is the
Also
most
welcome.
fucking chungus day of my goddamn career, bro. This is freaking epic.
My pockets are being weighed down from all this Reddit gold.
I need a whole serving of awesome sauce right now, bro.
Jesus Christ. This sucks.
Check out our blog posts on why we're epic, guys. This progresses into Phase 2 Concrete, which is also the phase that has, honestly, the most concrete information on the Scarlet King.
Concrete?
Is it fucking funny, guys? I believe this is the bit where we're getting the shit about Antashesha, and how... Is this the fucking one? No, that's the next one. I'm stupid, guys.
This is the one about like how the Scarlet King has been like, and the children have been influencing the Foundation for like ever.
Yes.
There's a list of like 05 council decisions throughout the years, and how like each one corresponds to a Scarlet King event, more or less.
Yeah.
This is actually the only one of the three that doesn't have a link to another SCP entry. Which I think
That's funny. I didn't realize that.
I was just
it
looking
does.
through
I mean,
it.
they're not linked, but it does mention a bunch.
Yeah, it does
of them
mention
also.
tons and tons of them, but it doesn't link.
2317 and all that. Yeah.
It's got one
317.
link.
Oh, it does. It has 173, which
The first SCP. Isn't that fucking clever?
I do like this. It appears to have been a highly publicized attack by SCP-173 in New York, which was the initial impetus for the Foundation's formation. That's cute.
That's
fun.
fun.
It's fun.
It's cute.
They're
we
smart.
know that that's fucking false. We know that it's a lie.
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking Foundation
You
lied
lied
to
to
us.
But this section notably ends with we must learn what it is to die, to be enslaved, truly brutally enslaved, with no compassion or compunction from our masters. It's like, oh, that's no good. This is a guy who's having a terrible, terrible time. And Montauk in the next section is like, what the fuck was that guy's goddamn problem, man? What the fuck?
I like that he doesn't say the guy's name. He's like, I read this fucking wacko, and then Depeche is like, oh yeah, it was so and so, right? Yeah, that guy's crazy.
That guy was fucking weird. And
He's like a
Montauk is
defector.
also... Oh, you go.
No, I was just saying he's like a defector, and he's like, well, he didn't lie necessarily. He's just twisted.
He was a Joker character, if you will.
Oh, you little silly.
Pick a card to fuck. God damn it, Depeche. Pick a card, Depeche. He's like, no, man, I gotta go fucking kill virgins or something. I don't know. It sucks.
So I want to talk about the Montauk procedure. Because the third part is where Depeche really pushes on him for it.
Yeah.
Where Depeche is like, the Montauk procedure shouldn't work. By the arcane rules that be, it doesn't make sense that it works. Like, because, so, for context is, you didn't read it, Seth. I did. And Wren, I assume you've read it.
Yes.
In 231, there's a little girl. They have to do a terrible thing to her. And they do it specifically so she never gives birth to the Scarlet King's seventh child. There's a whole the 7 is a recurring number with the Scarlet King.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing in 2317, where it's like, they have to do this thing to stop the 7th seal from breaking, all that horse shit. Yeah. So they come with the Montauk procedures. It's a terrible thing, but it works somehow, right? And Depeche is like, it shouldn't work. It doesn't make sense by the arcane rules. Yeah. It only works because it was something you made because you were angry. Because you thought we took your brother and you were pissed and you wanted to like get back at us somehow. Yeah. And that's the only reason it works.
Oh, it's good.
It's so vile and evil and works so perfectly as this recontextualization of this article as like, no, this was never a scientific process. This was done by someone who was angry and wanted to hurt something he saw as slighting him.
I'm so glad that that's never happened in real life, you know?
Yeah, no, dude.
I'm so glad that we've never had, like, a doctor abuse their power in real life.
No, humans wouldn't, like, actually do bad things, right?
And none of this happens in real life. That's why, you know, it's so scary when we see it in fiction.
That's why we call it fantasy, right?
Yeah, none of these words are in Bluey, man. I don't want to hear them.
This is true. I would hope Bluey starts talking about the Scarlet King.
He's like, there's only one true crime, and that's the categorization as we progress into modernity. And his dad is like, well, okay, sport, if you really want to play so bad. And it's like, was that in my head? What the fuck?
That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I was watching this episode of Bluey with my kid, and Bluey just looked at me and said that we need to destroy modernity and post-modernity.
He says I need to get out of here and plant my tree of blood and flame.
What's going on there? What's happening?
Bluey, what the freaking heck, dude? I'm so actually scared,
Classic bro. Disney pushing agendas as always.
Pushing the agenda of the Scarlet King. Big Scarlet King out here pushing their giant sealed in chains. I'm not having it.
I'm just saying, look at the color of Mickey's pants.
Oh, fucking dude.
Stay woke.
Stay woke, bro. Always be doubting, my boys.
It's true.
It's so cool that the crux of this story is that science, in the context of classifying the mythical and the arcane, is stupid, and the only thing that worked in preventing it was rage and hate and violence.
Yeah, it was emotion. It was like an emotional energy. It wasn't because of anything they did. It was just because of the energy that Montauk put into the universe reacted to the energy that the Scarlet King is, seemingly.
The Scarlet King being this energy of hate and violence.
The Scarlet King is not a deity, Doctor. The Scarlet King is an idea.
Good.
And which is
good.
The best in the Scarlet.
I love it.
Like, the bit that has always stuck with me from this post has been them stressing that the Scarlet King is not real. Even through its categorization, it's not real. This is just a manifestation of an idea that exists far beyond comprehension. It's something that is innately human as we look up at the stars and are afraid that we won't eat tomorrow, that someone will beat us, that we'll die suddenly. It's scary.
This is a long passage, but I'm going to read it because it's basically what you're saying. It's but the thing you don't remember or don't know is that this wasn't the only past. The Scarlet King used to be something very different. He wasn't a monarch. He wasn't always red. He was the whisper on the wind and kept the peasants working, staring up in fear of his righteous famine. He was that inborn knowledge of a world of gods and demons which belied human agency and existed beyond us. He was the cold hunger of a famine that had no rhyme and no reason, but the cold apathy of supernatural beyond us. And, given enough belief, he could be the devourer, too. He's a creature of truth.
What is more in line with, cosmic eldritch horror than something that has been attempted to be understood, and in doing that has, fed that goal of something that is inherently unknowable and, loves the fear that it creates? Isn't that great? Isn't that fucking
good?
That's good shit.
I also, I can't find... Continue, I'm looking for something.
I got you. It is, I feel that the SCP-1 Tough Test Proposal is the perfect encapsulation of the SCP Foundation and, the philosophy that the body of work has put out as this antithesis of it, It's taken tried to take Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster and make it a fucking article. And it's actually, in doing that, you just amplify
the world of whimsy and beauty.
Yeah, it's... What was it that fucking... in The Howling, that guy said... Or no, was it the fucked up French guy? One of them was there wasn't whimsy then. There was just, wanting to find food and hoping you live to see the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't...
He cannot exist where there is no modernity, because his entire purpose is given to him by modernity. He is a god of blood, a god of spine and bone and sinew, to remind the denizens of the world that it is not good, it is cruel and hateful, and that is good. That is right. Modernity is a sin, and he is the correction, so that we can once again live as we must, cold, hungry, starving, and very, very afraid.
It's so hateful. It's such a hateful article, and I love that about it. And I love that it's, there is a group within the community that is this shit fucking rocks. This is the coolest thing. but it is so inherently hateful towards the idea of SCP. You know?
Yeah, it's like doing all of this is inherently just making it stronger and more evil. It's just like it's creating something even bigger, which is like it's so fucking, because when it's like talking about modernity, which I feel like can kind of be like a difficult idea, like what does it mean to be like against modernity necessarily?
Yeah,
it's like specifically against this, like the age that we're in right now, where everything has to be like scientifically explainable or it's not true. So it's like there's no room for things that are beyond our comprehension. We have to have a reason for everything, and by trying to like give this thing reason, it becomes less understandable and far more dangerous.
Which is so fucking... It's just so fucking cool. Tufto, you made a very cool piece of art that I think deserves a space in like the larger canon of literature that might be pushing it in some people's view, but I'm like, this is a very, very effective.
I mean, at the very least, it's
media.
on the proposal page, right? Like that means that people in the community are like, A+, this is it. Seth, did you find the thing you were looking for?
No, I was looking for the exact quote, but like, I mean, I think we vaguely talked about it at some point during this episode, but the fact that it's like the Scarlet King also exists as a response to the SCP. Like the SCP created the Scarlet King, just as like the Scarlet King also like helped create the SCP Foundation.
Yeah, there's the idea that like the Scarlet King has been like an ambient force in everything, like it's always existed, like all this stuff. But like as soon as the SCP Foundation comes into being and starts categorizing and like eating the world in that specific way, it like latches onto the Scarlet King and they like amplify each other, basically.
Yeah,
fucking good.
And like the answer that the SCP can come up to this problem of like we've created a monster is perfectly SCP Foundation of, okay, so the problem is that we accurately recognized it as like a true force of like world destroying evil. That's why it's the object class is Keter or whatever.
Yeah.
The solution to this is not to cease what we're doing, which is like hurting the world in some way. We're just going to lie more, and we're going to classify it as safe, because if it's safe, then that robs it of its power in a way.
It's like if nobody's afraid of it, then then it doesn't mean anything. But who knows?
Which
it predates y'all. Like I don't think this is going to be that. Like I don't know.
I don't
know.
In their hubris, they've like reached this fundamental misunderstanding in that they have tried to recategorize it in an effort to rob it of its power, when its power comes from the fact that they're trying to recategorize it.
Yeah, the fact that they think about it at all, right? Like that is the thing that gets it.
Yeah,
and then gets it powerful.
We finish off with this really, like, kind of devastating manifesto from Dr. Montauk at the very end, where he's seen, like, before this, before his final confrontation with Depeche, where spoilers, guys, he shoots Depeche.
Shoots that motherfucker dead.
After he's like, "Did you freaking kill my brother?" And he's like, "I didn't even know the guy. We killed him for bus fare, and then we walked."
Crazy.
But we get one of my favorite fucking lines, which is, "I am a quivering thing, looking up at a dark and clouded sky, fearing the Almighty God. I am free. I am chained. I am a doctor. I am a child." And it's crossed out. It's just good.
It's so good. I thought you were going to read from the letter that he writes
at the very end.
It's good.
When they're building the Site 231 there, those numbers again.
Yeah. It adds up to 6, man.
Hey,
ain't that something? Ain't numbers crazy?
I don't like it. I don't like that, man.
Yeah, they plant a tree in the middle of it.
It's so fucking scary.
Yeah.
At night, the day before the site's grand opening, I dug up the seeds of the tree, and I replaced them with the seed of my own devising. And over Site 231 will stand a thing of blood and bone and sinew, a tree that drips and leers and feeds. It will drip strange fire, and that fire will both burn and warm in equal measures. And they will look up at it and wish they had listened while they had the chance. I know this path is wrong, but at least it is a path.
With thoughts and prayers, Robert Montauk, child of the Scarlet King.
It's good.
That's that last line, but at least it is a path, is like another thing you can think about of like the idea of the Scarlet King as like that friction between modernity and pre-modernity and all that is like the Scarlet King gives you an out on that, right? Gives you a way out of modernity because it theoretically is like return posting with a V, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and so like there's a lot of stuff to think about that of like what type of person is really attracted to like returning in the modern day? I wonder.
Yeah, curious.
A lot of Nazis, which is heavily interrogated in this, where it's like, yeah, so many of the followers of the Scarlet King don't get it and see it as this ritualistic blood god they can worship to and rape to and sacrifice to. And I'm like, fuck, man, they're saying something. They say 777 a few times.
Yeah, 7 is like a big number.
It's not that big.
No.
I don't even have to use all my fingers.
Dude, it's 3 off from fucking 10, bro.
Dude,
let me tell you.
Dude, if I don't want to, I literally do not even have to use my toes.
Dude, Seth's fucking onto something today, man.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, shit.
Have you guys fucking tried counting with your freaking toes, bros? It's freaking crazy.
It's freaking cool.
I don't think I can. I don't think I have the foot. I can't like move my toes individually.
That's no one.
Yeah,
can.
I'm like trying to do it right now and it's not working.
Those like, other than your big toe,
not
your
like
3.
Ponyo.
Oh god, don't bring up those fucking freaky ass toes, man.
From Ponyo when she's like got feet and she's like, I got feet, and she can like wiggle them.
What are you
like, oh.
What's happening?
You seen Ponyo?
Oh, Ponyo. I did not. I missed what this was, and I was like, "What? Who has feet?
What is he saying?
What
We're talking about feet."
I am unless you guys have anything else to say, Scarlet King.
No, I think that's about it.
I think we got it.
I wanted to finish off with I think it's like this very scary, easily indoctrinatable concept where you can look at a body of work and see that all it's done is like reinforce these negative ideas, things that are anti to your very being, and your entire life has been reinforcing it, and in the end you decide to join its opposition even if it makes you sick. And I think that's just like a sad and scary way to end off this story, and it makes it all the more compelling.
Well, I mean, to say it outright, the appeal of fascism is knowing that there's a guy up top who makes all the decisions for you, right?
Like, you don't have to think about it. You just get to exist.
And that's what Depeche wants. He wants to be a slave because then he doesn't have to worry about like the reality around him. He doesn't have to like do anything.
This is something that
that's the fantasy of fascism to some degree.
Yeah, that reminds me of there's I don't know the exact quote, but it's from The Will to Power by Friedrich Nietzsche, where he says that like people don't really think of themselves having caused anything unless they like directly like acted upon it. So it's just like, well, if a guy's just up top, then I'm not at fault. I didn't do anything.
You're free.
You know, like I'm not doing anything to go against the guy. Everything I do might be like in favor of him to some degree or another. But I'm not responsible for anything that he does.
No, I just think he's fucking awesome.
It's crazy how that works. It's crazy how like if I don't want something, if I don't like deliberately think that I want something to happen, I have no culpability in its occurrence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And these freak ass guys are like in robbing myself of my own agency, I gain this like terrible fucked up freedom to do whatever I want.
Things are good.
Yes.
Okay, so
it's terrible.
I'm just like staring at it.
I first read this in 2019, and I remember this has been in my mind for years. I remember like laying down in bed with the person I was seeing at the time and just like staring at the ceiling for an hour, just going like, Dude, man, what the fuck is going on with this Scarlet King, man? Am I a fucking demon person? Is modernity fucked? Yeah, I think so highly of this story.
It's good. It's very. I'm very glad I got to read it. I'm glad you picked this one. I had a great.
I'm glad you all enjoyed it.
All right,
everyone,
it is up there. I have to reread my favorite 001 story, but it might be my new favorite.
Is it the staircase that you fuck with?
No, When Day Breaks.
Oh yeah, I'm
big on When Day Breaks.
Yeah, that one's. I mean, When Day Breaks is just fucking. That one's a classic for a reason as well.
That's all-time horror story, right? Like, I mean, come on.
The angel kind of fucking blows, but that's just me.
Who cares about
whatever,
that?
it's guarding fucking the Garden of Eden.
What if the sun was scary?
If I should. I'm getting sidetracked, but early SCP shit. That early Able one where it's just ultimate power scaling horseshit. But as a 17-year-old, I was like, this is so freaking cool.
This is
the coolest thing ever.
Dude, it's just literally
Another
actually
SCP?
biblical accurate, bro.
Another SCP I thought about doing. We might actually do this next year. I'm thinking about it.
Oh, yeah?
Is the guy that's really unlucky, Wren?
Yeah, that was tight.
And like the angel that is like orbiting the sun is like pointing at him.
We should all do a guy who sucks.
I love SCPs that are just guys. They're so good.
Have you read? You as in James, have you read the one about the unintentional dimension hopper?
I don't think so. It sounds very familiar.
I'm gonna send it
that
in
one
chat because Seth, you should also read this one if you intend to jump into more SCPs because he's so UCore, man.
I'll definitely, if you send it, I'll check it out.
Fuck yeah.
We're not gonna do this one, but I want to mention one more SCP that is a guy. Is the laptop that like you type in a thing and it makes a portal to a world that is the thing you described.
Yeah.
And they like fuck with it and so they get into the portal before it's done. And there's just a guy with a jackhammer making the planet and like, hey, come back later, we're not done yet.
That's what people think like Sora AI is.
Yes.
That is what people think. It's good. Okay, so that's the show, I think.
Yeah, I hope you guys check out these articles. Or these entries.
Yes, please.
They're fun. Check out last year's where we go into a bunch of the ones that we are very fond of and think are cool.
Two ones that we're fond of and think are cool, and one that is just like, well, I know this one and is not 173.
Oh man, that's a good one though.
He's fine. He's cool. I think it's important to know him because I think it makes 999 better. I like his inclusion in other things.
Yeah, I mean, S682 is one of those ones that you read because like it's everywhere. Like, I don't love that one, but like it's everywhere. You got to know it. Like, come on.
It's very good. It's fucking tight.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's hard to be mad about it.
This is yelling at me on my phone. It's fine.
The fuck? Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, so next time. Well, first of all, we didn't say at the top, but Happy Halloween. If you're listening to this came out on Halloween.
Oh, we fucked
I'm making that promise now. I'm gonna hold myself to it. This is Halloween right now.
Please.
So happy Halloween. And then next we're reading Philip K. Dick's Man in the High Tower. Correct?
Man in the High Castle.
The High Castle. Chapters what through what?
Chapters 1 through 8.
1 through 8. All right, that'll be our next episode.
Real quick,
you can follow me.
Philip K. Dick, I think, is going to be a very important fixture of the podcast. I'm hoping that you guys enjoy this because fascinating person. And there's a quote from one of his other books that I think is an important. I think is an important quote for the Bog Frog ethos. And I want to read it real quick before we go into the thing.
Yeah, break it off.
This is from his book Valis. The symbols of the divine show up in our world initially at the trash stratum. Or I told myself. Kevin had expressed this thought. The divine intrudes where you'd least expect it.
Oh,
that's what we're doing. The bog is the trash stratum.
Yes.
We're wading through. We're picking out those symbols of the divine.
We're finding the gems for you, noble listener.
We're reading web fiction from 2018 and saying this is fascism.
This is freaking epic. Yeah.
Many such cases. You can follow me on Blue Sky, where I'll be posting new episodes as they come out, at Blaident, Blaident. You can follow Seth at Little Seth Amphetamine. You can also send us emails at bogfrogbookpod@gmail.com. I have, Seth, you don't pay that much attention to email, I don't think. But have you noticed, we've been getting a lot of, we're on a mailing list somehow for children's authors. We're getting a lot of emails asking us to interview people making children books.
I mean, I do it. I don't think they'd be happy about that.
No,
I don't think we're the people for that.
I don't think literally every episode of this podcast is marked as explicit. Like, I don't.
Literally.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
sorry about that, man.
We're talking about a lot of shit. But I'll do it. If
How
you
many
pay me, I'll do it.
Authors?
Yeah, they pay, maybe.
We'll do whatever.
The author of The Homeliest Little Horse is coming on right after this, guys.
The homeless little horse?
The homeliest little horse. The homeliest little horse.
The homeliest little horse.
I also thought you said the homeless little horse. It's like a book about teaching kids to treat the homeless like they're people.
I was counting on you, Seth, to get that, but it's fine. It doesn't even matter, actually.
Sorry, I'm stupid and dumb.
Is it like a Twin Peaks thing?
No, it's an Atlanta thing.
It's been a minute.
Okay, well,
damn it.
Okay, and then Wren, where can we find you?
I'm pooping in your parents' toilet, man.
Bummer. All right, well, that's the show, folks. Goodbye.
Real screamers.
Goodbye.
See ya.